big stories tonight. First, Global Crossing. There are 700 Global Crossing workers here in the Rochester area. Today, CEO John Legere paid them a visit to talk about the bankrupt company's future. Then, he sat down with News 8's Amit Chitre for an exclusive interview.
Well, Maureen, Rochester has the largest concentration of Global Crossing workers in the world, and CEO John Legere admits this community was hit hard with layoffs and consolidation, but says the company can survive, and Rochester will play a key part. CEO John Legere says despite what you've heard about the fourth largest bankruptcy in U.S. history, the Global Crossing story isn't finished.
Think about this as a book. We're in the middle.
The company's problems are well documented. Chapter 11, layoffs, investigations by Congress, the SEC, and the FBI. On the other hand,
we have over 50 companies interested in investing in Global Crossing. We have a 200-city network that's complete. We have 85,000 customers, and we've done something since October, which is a significant turnaround of this company.
Legere took over as CEO in October after the stock lost more than 98% of its value in the previous year and a half. But he's finished looking behind.
Yeah, there's some very powerful firms that see what I see, which is what we've built is truly differentiated, and this company in the future is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
In the meantime, Global Crossing still faces a $12 billion debt. And with creditors knocking on the door, many Wall Street analysts expect the company to break up and sell off the parts. Legere disagrees.
If you were to chop a piece off, then what you've got is what most of the rest of the competitors have, a piece and a plan to get the rest.
Instead,
keep it together, keep the strategy intact, do what you need to do to control cost, but then when you come out with strategic differentiation. That's what I'm trying to protect.
Until then, the company continues to cut costs. Here in Rochester, workers are consolidating into fewer offices. But Legere says the worst is over.
I don't believe we need to do anything further, and we've done quite a bit here already. I'm looking forward to Q4, Q1.
As for the Global Crossing story, Legere says he already knows how it ends.
What we're trying to do is protect jobs and then grow jobs again. And that's what happens in the end of this book.
Now, Legere says he plans to pull off this ambitious turnaround without a government bailout. Remember, Enron, another well-documented bankruptcy, asked for government help. And think back to another remarkable corporate comeback, Chrysler. Chrysler needed government help to get back on track. And although Legere says he's not going to ask for this help, many analysts believe even with that help, it may be too little, too late to keep the company alive. Legere stays optimistic.
A tough challenge ahead for him.
Sure is.
Thanks, Amit. What do employees think about Legere's plans? We caught up with workers after they listened to his speech today. News 8's Kathy Orris joins us from the company's headquarters downtown. Kathy?
Maureen, for all the problems the company's been having, we were a bit surprised today when we found that employees had not one bad thing to say about Global Crossing. Those we talked to say that Legere's visit gave them a morale boost and a renewed sense of optimism about the future. The mood at Global Crossing seemed as bright as the sunshine after John Legere's visit. Every worker who stopped to talk to us had positive things to say about their struggling company and its leader.
He's come at a very difficult time, and he's done an excellent job working to restructure the company.
There are 300 fewer workers here than this time last year. Those left believe the worst is over. They say Legere didn't rule out more layoffs, but told workers he didn't see any in the near future.
Doesn't seem like it. I think we've weathered the storm, and it's uphill from here on in.
According to one worker, Legere even mentioned possible bonuses.
I think it would really help the morale if he gives us a bonus as well, to keep people around.
Workers say they know there's still a long road ahead, but they want the public to know there are plenty of good things going on behind the scenes, despite difficult times.
I think every telecommunications company is on is backpedaling from the industry right now. So, I mean, Global Crossing is just one of them, but I think for all the things that are going on and all the things that the press is doing, I think for the most part we're doing pretty well.
We're all doing the best that we can to move forward and make the company succeed.
One worker here told us he thinks there will be more direction once workers move out of this building and into a new location. Under a deal with Frontier, Global Crossing has to be out of this building by the end of the year, and the workers we talked to today say they are anxious to start fresh. We're live downtown tonight. Kathy Orris, News 8 Now.
Thanks, Kathy. And what do you think about Global Crossing and John Legere's plan to rebuild? Call the News 8 Now Listens line at 585-224-8888, extension 444. We air viewer comments every Friday at 6 in our feedback from